And so I absolutely adore and love Superman. So we're gonna check out this trailer. I've already seen it a few times, but I'm excited to watch it again. This trailer came out at like 7 a.m. or something, and I watched it like already 5 different times throughout the day. And I was like, you know what? This is what we're doing now. This is who we are. It's what defines us. So we're gonna check out this trailer. It has the goodest of boys in it, and you'll get what I mean here at like the 1 minute 16-second marker. You'll understand what I mean. But let's watch it. Let's check it out. This is the Superman trailer. It's just that color, the vibrancy of, like, that's such a comic book color there. Clark Kent, they nail him so well. The new Superman theme. Such classic, but oh baby, it's the goodest of boys, everybody.
Crypto.
He's such a good boy.
Take me home.
Superman.
God, I'm so ready for this movie. There's something about like the Superman theme that it's always been such an iconic thing, and every movie that they've released or every like animated movie they've made, the Superman theme is always so good. And so this is not this pays homage to the old Superman theme while also revamping it a little. But there's something about just the characterization of Superman and all this is so good. Well, let's talk about Clark Kent as like, let me see if I can get to it and see the scene real quick. But they play it so well. Like, the suit is so well done because you have Superman trying to be human and trying to like blend in, and so you have this like, this is his representation of that, this is that, and so he has this suit that is actually big on him. Like, it's not, right here you can see that it's not tight fitting. It is very loose. I was like, oh yeah, and his hair is also really messy. It's like, yeah, that's good characterization. You wouldn't think that's Superman. Look at his hair. His hair is like really slicked back. It's nice and neat. And then when you get to like him in the office, you see his hair. And it's just real messy. And it's like, yes, that's like, you can see the way, you know, he's hunching his back. He's like, he's playing this character up, and it's so good. It's just like, yes, you do such a good job with that. It's that little things, those little things. Not to mention, like I said, little things that they do. Like our goodest of boy who shows up at 1:16, a minute and 16 in, and we got the goodest of boys, Crypto. They brought in Crypto for the movie. Like, come on. It's so good.
Crypto.
Oh,
Home. Take me
buddy.
home.
Also, this scene right here. This scene is just the epitome. I think so. I loved Zack Snyder's Superman. I liked it a lot. It was dark, it was gritty, and I really liked that. But there's something about seeing Superman save a civilian, save a child.
Take me home.
That is so good. Just this scene here. Like, good Lord, that's so good. And of course, Lex Luthor, Luthor Corp there. And freaking, that's, yep. Not going to say anything else, but that's one of the villains for the movie. And then we got Lex, of course, but God. It's so good.
Superman.
And of course, the thing that people are making fun of is Nathan Fillion here, who it is very much comic accurate Guy Gardner. Like, that is Guy Gardner. That is that look. If you look up Guy Gardner, he's got this stupid haircut. And it's like, oh my God, this is so bad, but it's also so good because this is comic accurate look at our boy, Guy Gardner. Ugh. Our first Green Lantern. Like, we have not seen a Green Lantern in an actual Green Lantern in film. In the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League, we got to see some Green Lanterns, but nobody as significant as comic accurate Green Lantern, Guy Gardner. And Hawk Girl here. Or Hawk Woman. Girl, I think it's Hawk Girl. Fortress of Solitude. Metamorph. As we find out who this character is. He's one of the superheroes. So they are thinking that this is Ultraman, who's a alternate universe evil Superman. And so that's really cool. I mean, he's beating him up. And freaking Mr. Terrific, smartest man in the world. Doesn't have any powers, but he uses his technology to do what he does. And, like, he looks so good. July 11th. I'm ready for this movie. I'm so ready for this movie. It's so good. I am the most excited for this. God. The trailer's so good. And it just, they nail it so well. I'm excited. I love James Gunn. I've always enjoyed his movies. And so I think DC Universe is in good hands. And my thing is, we're at a time where people will hate on something simply to hate it. But not only that, they will hate something for the fact of commitment to something else. So, like, they will hate on this Superman because Henry Cavill is no longer Superman, and they'll be like, well, Snyder's like, his Superman was better. It's like, Zack Snyder didn't get to make what he wanted to, but this kind of freedom to actually bring in a hopeful Superman is, like, I liked Zack Snyder's Superman, but getting this whole other side, this actual, like, very hopeful Superman, it's so good. So I'm excited for both. I just hope it doesn't fail simply because of people's love for Zack Snyder. And I think it's already happening. There's a lot of hate. It's a lot of people going like, oh, this looks so goofy, or like, oh, this looks like a CW movie. And it's like, this is definitely higher quality than CW. As a person who religiously watched all of the CW DC shows, this is better quality. This is way better quality. But like, people's like, I hope they don't hate on it. I really not, but I'm so pumped. We got crypto. I didn't expect to get crypto in the movie, and that's enough for me to like be all in. But like, the other characters that we've gotten are so good. So I'm excited to see what the movie brings. I think it's gonna be like a 2-hour plus movie, but I'm excited to actually get to go watch it. It has been a long time since I've been genuinely excited to a movie where I will be like, oh, I really want to go see this movie, but like, I'm not super excited. I was like, I know what I'm getting into for movies, but this is the first comic book movie in a long time where I've been like, oh, I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. And I feel like I'm going to have that same love and passion for Fantastic Four when that trailer comes out. But as movies go, it's been a long time since I've had that feeling of excitement to be like, oh my God, I'm going to go watch this movie in theater. Whereas like, it's like, oh, I could go watch it in theater, but like, no, this is like a definite, we're watching this movie. We'll watch this trailer again later on in stream, but good God, it's so good. I saw it first on Twitter, and then I reposted it, and then immediately, I guess it's an automated system that like, they immediately sent me the hey, if you're excited for this, you should come watch the trailer. So they did an automated system to where I got a @ reply from Superman, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I don't care if it's automated, that's still really cool, where I get this message that says, oh, hey, if you're excited for this, you should really come check this out, from the official like Superman webpage. I was like, that's so cool. It's like, this was the post. It's like, hold on, let me list down real quick. So, Crazy Mike 10 on July 11th. It begins. Watch the Superman trailer and teaser trailer out now. And that was from the Superman account. So I was like, I about lost it. Like, I was like, oh, this is fine. I'm having a normal reaction to this reply. I know there's probably like a lot of different people that got this, but like, that's still, the child in me was like, this gave me some like adrenaline pump of like, ah, yes, Superman added me. Let's go. This is a normal reaction, I swear. Dude, normally I'm just kind of indifferent on movies like this, but it feels different. Gunn will do great. I loved every single Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I have never seen a trilogy keep the amount of heart that movie did and end in such a great note. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was fantastic. And so I have full trust in James Gunn's ability and passion for comic book movies. So I'm fully invested in Superman. And I gotta watch Creature Commandos, which is the new animation, and it's something that they're doing. If you didn't know, and James Gunn has fully went in the direction of Marvel, in the sense that anything that comes out from DC, unless it says Elseworld story, is going to be directly tied into the DC universe. So they just released their first like show, and that is Creature Commandos, and that is directly tied into the DC universe. And so I gotta go watch that show. I've heard great things. I've heard it's really good. It's all animated, but all of the characters are there. So you have Amanda Waller voiced by the actress who's gonna play Amanda Waller. It's the same actress that's been playing Amanda Waller for years, which is great because she does such a fantastic job. They have Rick Flag Sr., and so who is the father of Rick Flag. Rick Flag died in Suicide Squad, and so they're keeping little bits of continuance, like, of things. So the Suicide Squad movie that James Gunn directed, that's parts and bits of that are still canon. And so Rick Flag Sr., his son, is dead. And so he is now leading Creature Commandos for Amanda Waller. And because of the things that happened in the Peacemaker series, there is that connection of they can no longer have a Suicide Squad because the government now has been made privy to the fact that Amanda Waller is running these human experiments. And so they're like, nope, can't do that. And so her fallback plan is, okay, if I can't have human Suicide Squad, then we have to use monsters. And so Creature Commandos comes in. So I'm excited to watch that series and see the world building it does before Superman comes out. So I am excited. Rick Flag Sr. is confirmed to be in Superman, and so we'll get to see his characterization in Creature Commandos, and then get to see that carry over into the Superman movie. So I'm deeply excited to watch it. I've heard great things from Creature Commandos. It's on Max, but if you are a pirate, you could totally watch it for free. I have Max already through, like, I think through my cell plan or something, but I'll have to spend time watch it. But I've heard great things. I'm genuinely excited about James Gunn and what he said for the universe going forward and making movies. He has very much learned from Marvel. And not only that, learn from the mistakes of Marvel. And so they have already said that they aren't greenlighting projects until they have a script. And then once that script happens, that's when they will say, hey, this is the planned release date for the movie. So they're not going down the Marvel route where it's like, this movie is coming out now, but because of writer issues or strikes and stuff, we have to push the movie down later until we can get the script done. It's like, no. We're not greenlighting movies for the sake of pushing this universe. We are greenlighting the movies when we have a set script.